Hello, hello. Hi. 1 second. Oh my god. I just had to update my story graph. I read a few pages of my book in the break, in the ad break. But yo, we are limbusting it. We are limbusting it again tonight. Welcome in, Finn. Welcome in, Jasper. At least Saul, I gotta finish an episode of something. Finn! Unbelievable. This guy, Finn. I'm kidding. How long do I got stalled, buddy? But also, oh man, Jasper, you're still sick. We gotta beat up your illness for real, bro. 13 minutes. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Hey, yo! Oh, you know Roddy. He'll always stall. He likes to yap. Wow. Wow. Okay, whoa. Oh my gosh. You tried to triple that? Okay, but like... But when you tell me to stall, that's when I like lose all stalling. Like... That's the thing. When you tell me to stall, I'm like, whoa. Suddenly, I have no thoughts, no ideas. I'm ready to jump in the game right now. Like, I'm just ready to go. But on the day that you're like, bro, can you play the game? Can you play the game? I'll be like, oh my gosh, let me keep yapping. Let me yap for like 30 minutes. No, you're not ready to go. Apparently, I'm not. For 13 minutes. So, okay. Alright, Finn, you better lock in. Speedrun this episode that you're finishing. We can yap. What do I have to yap about? Oh, I do have something. I have to let y'all know. I could call you and make you listen to me blowing my nose. No! What the heck, Jasper? Not the nose blowing ASMR. Oh my goodness. Nah, my mom is low-key sick right now. So, I've been dealing with that. Plus, my allergies always be acting up. I've been sneezing like on and off all day. Me when allergies. But no, what was I gonna say? Oh, I have to end stream like on time tonight. Like, it doesn't have to be like right on the dot, like 1:30, but like I do want to end at that time-ish. Because funny enough, I have an event in my mobile game. So, I want to give my attention to the event. So, I don't want to take my attention away from y'all. As much as I already do. Y'all know I already do. So, I'm sorry. I am sorry about that. But you know what I mean? So, I don't want to, like, have that on the end of stream. I just want to be, like, do my little end of stream spiel all good. And then I clock in for the mobile game again. So, Oh, rest in peace, Jasper. Maybe keep that to my DMs, though. I don't know if other people will like to read that in the chat. But totally understandable. I'm sorry that you're still sick. I'm sorry you're sick as you are right now. I hope you get better as soon as possible. Holy moly. Ugh, because it sounds atrocious. Ugh. But anyways, okay. What else? What else is on the go? Oh, I know. So I decided to lock in after yesterday's Reverse 999 stream. I locked in and I got another 10 pull. Only another 10 pull. One other 10 pull. We were at 40 pulls yesterday. I managed to get a full 10 pull today. earlier today. And I got Igor! Father came home. Father is in the suitcase now. So, that's great. Now I have to, like, lock in to, save up for, what's his name? I don't know I forget what his name is. But, there's a new guy coming. And he's going to, and apparently he's a part of, like, the strongest team. The strongest team right now. That's what my friend is telling me. So I'm like, well, hey, yo. I just want him cause, man. Cause, man. Man. That's really it. Cause, man, he's got the vibe of my Danmei man. And he's also bringing back Liang Yu. And I loved Liang Yu when she was on the banner. Because she was like the first banner I actually tried on. Who's this? I forget his name. It's Reverse 1999. What's his name? Let me try and see if I can find him. Hold on. Reverse 1899, yeah. Are we going back? We going back? Nope. What is that guy's name? What is that guy's name? Hold the phone. Lorette? No, he's Chinese. At least I think he's Chinese. He looks Chinese. Hold on. Bro. I've literally seen snippets. Where the heck is this guy? Where are you, buddy? Wait! Okay, wait. That's a photo of him. Can you tell me his name? Can you tell me his name? Come on. That is the guy. I have a photo of him. I just need... please. What is your name? Oh, wait. It does say his name. Chung. How do you say his name? His name's Bob. Oh, yeah. The most Chinese name. Bob. Oh, my goodness. So, it's Chung Hugwang? Something like that? Hold on. Let me get the pronunciation of his name. Of his first name. Ro. Man, I can't even spell pronunciation right. I love how I spelled his name right. Guang? Guang. Does he wear a bag? What do you mean, does he wear a bag? A bag? What? Hold on. Wait. My phone. Let me turn up my phone, bro. That is not. No, that. Okay. Okay. This website that I was using. Bobber? Does he wear a bag? How does that line up though? I don't. Bob. How does Bob and a bag like go together? Wait. Am I the crazy one? Okay, whoa. Wait. Oh, this isn't gonna be right. This isn't gonna be. Oh my gosh, this isn't gonna be right because it's like. Can this man, like, say the name already? Ho Guang. Okay, it's Chong Ho Guang. So it's like kind of that. I don't like. I'd have to hear like like his voice line from him of him saying his own name, because I don't think that's like the proper like. I found something similar to his name, but I don't know if the tones that they're using are right. So I do not know, but that is. But he is. He is. I don't know when he's coming though, but I want him. I don't know when he's coming, but I want him. Classic. So yeah, I need to lock in for him. And Enigma. They announced that Enigma is gonna be playable. I need that man too. So we gotta lock in. We gotta get enough pulls for two men. 2 men. And then probably figure out like who I need to put on their teams that I don't yet own, so that I gotta save up for those people too. It's rough out here liking men and not being able to just like and them not synergizing with the teams that I have already. It's a good thing I already have the Kyoto. Wait, can we call him Robert? Z's calls. Oh, Z's calls Robbie Bobbert. Oh, that makes sense. Listen, honestly, I forgot that he does that. Axeboy is so rare that, like, I think I've only ever seen, like, the only time I've seen Axeboy in a Z's video that I've seen so far is when he plays Axeboy himself. And he doesn't really do that either. So, my bad. I forgot. But okay, that makes sense. Does he wear a bag? Yeah, because he has a bag on his head. Yeah. Axeboy moment. Very silly. Axeboy was like, oh yeah, I saw that he had a video. I didn't watch the video yet though, but I did see that he has like a video or something about that. I've not been watching the Koa streams or the Koa videos lately. I'm despicable. The worst thing is, I think, you know what I think it is? You know, I think the reason why I'm not watching them right now is because I'm a little distressed that, like, we're not gonna get, like, actual Koa streams. Like the Koa streams. Because he's going to be at Koa. Like he'll be going to Koa with B4U. So it's like, oh. Like he gave us that notice where he's like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to stream Koa, guys. Like, and I'm like, oh man, well, there goes my Koa experience. There goes my Koa experience. So no, I think my brain is like being weird, where it's like, you can't watch any Koa now. Like, even though we're not even in, like, it's not even Koa finals or anything. It's not even like actual Koa. It's like it's them figuring out which teams are going to Koa. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was my timer. Speaking of, look at this. In my notifications just now, I have Mr. ZzBubGV. Let's predict the Koa 9 finals. Speak of the devil and he appears. Oh, that's so that. What a coincidence. That's probably a late. Like, is that a late notification as well? I got a notification earlier that was like, we need to talk. And I didn't even recognize the video. I didn't even recognize I didn't recognize who it was from. Like the user name. I didn't recognize it. I haven't watched this person in forever. I was like, what drama is on the go? And then it was an April Fool's Day thing. It was an April Fool's Day prank. But I was like, I got the notification an hour ago. I was like, why didn't I get this yesterday? I've been getting so many weird notifications on my YouTube lately, actually. Like, people that I haven't watched in forever are showing up in my notifications again. And I'm like, why are you here? Why are you here? I haven't watched your video in a bazillion years. Also, welcome back, Finn. I hope your episode went good. But yeah, I've just been getting, like, the weirdest notifications lately. Like, why are you in my notifications? You should not be here. You should be tucked away in my subscriptions. Because I like, rarely unsubscribe to someone. If I just don't watch their content anymore, I don't watch their content anymore. But it's not like I'm gonna unsubscribe. Which, I mean, I guess, you know what? As a content creator now, I can understand the grievances of that. It's like, big number, nice. But that big number does not account for the people watching my videos. Z's and he pulls up in chat. Imagine if these ZzBubGV showed up in my chat. I think I'd keel over. Like, I think I would. I think I'd keel over, bro. Oh. Alright. Hold on. I'm cleaning my glasses real quick. Alright. Let's go rage bait Heathcliff. We have a mini story to go through first. And then I think it's Heathcliff's canto. But yes, gambling first. Gambling always comes. Gambling comes first, guys. Gambling comes first. All right. Lunacy. Ooh, free lunacy. How much free lunacy do we get? 300. Okay, that didn't really do anything for me, but like, I appreciate the gesture. Wait, I need the director to do another live stream, please, man. The live stream lunacy is peak. Okay, let's try and get Honglu. Give me that. Honglu. Wait! I have a free 10 pull. Hello. Well, I'll take that. I will gladly take that. I love rage baiting Heathcliff. Me. Alright. Please. Honglu, come home right now. Honglu? No. Yeah, okay. No, okay. Dang! Okay, Otis. Hello, girl. Again. Ugh. This time. Hold. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second.
함께 파헤쳐볼까요? 당신에게 남은 생명의
Yes! Honglu! Honglu came home. Yo, you're suing me, Jasper. If it's both, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see. Hold on.
일어났나요, 파시아?
Oh my gosh!
파우스트는 새로운 친구를 소개하고 싶어서 파시아를 기다리고 있었답니다.
No way!
어떤가요? 멋진 설정을 가지신 분이죠.
Oh my god! Oh my... Good night! Finn, get back here! Oh my god! Bro, I haven't gotten this lucky. I haven't gotten this lucky since the one with who was it? Wait. Oh my god. Hey everybody, guess what? You're on your not the yo-yo ping. Not the yo-yo ping in my chat. Oh my god. That is crazy. But wait, 1 second. I gotta remember. I remember when I got the Dawn and who was it? Oh, it was a Heathcliff. It was my Heathcliff, wasn't it? I think it was. Wait, no? Wait. I'm wrong. Wait. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm right! It was Heathcliff and Dawn. Yes. That's the last time I was like that long. Oh my god. Bro. Well, before you level up, wanna try Honglu? What you mean? Okay, let's see what else we got though. Here. Dog. This is cinema. This is crazy. Holy moly. I have him maxed. Hey yo. Oh my gosh. Go deluxe. Okay. Aye, Captain. Take my Honglu. I will take your Honglu. Hold on. Bro, I almost hit the skip button. I almost hit the skip battle button. That button's too tempting, bro. That button is way too tempting. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at him. Solo? Okay. Hold on then.
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다.
Me with Honglu. All right.
서두르지 말고 느긋하고 여유롭게.
Man, my throat. I got too hyped. I got too hyped. Now my throat is all goofy.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야.
Bro, why is he? Okay, why is he
직전까지
standing so close?
열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
I'll go through it in order. Okay. Give me... You can say what I gotta do first. I'm just gonna fill up my water bottle again real quick. So give me a second. First skill is blue. Wow. He wants to talk about their car's extended warranty. I guess oh, that's kind of okay. You got me there. So use it and rate it. Okay.
감상은 어떤가요?
Ooh. He's about to get beat up here. Man, he looks
사실
good.
이런
He looks
보모고실은
good in
제가
game.
아니라 세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠. 관리자님도 알다시피
Where did I
저는
put my phone? Hold
언제나
on.
수십 명의 몫을 해내고
I gotta-
있으니까요.
Hold on. Let me plug in my phone too. I gotta keep my phone charged. That's me. That's still me. Hold on. Ah. Okay, he's both purple. That's his second skill. Then rate it. Okay.
감상은 어떤가요?
What? Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은
He's got some funky
생각하는
moves out
것보다
here.
대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
He's glowing. Why is bro glowing? Also wait. Okay, I'm waiting. See his stagger mark? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Right at the line, yes. I do. Watch this. Win rate? Okay.
감상은 어떤가요? 훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Whoa.
제압 계획의 근거는
어?
큰거 아니야?
예술적
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
Hello? What the? What? What? The aura farm he just did? It's... Hello? Nah, ID win. Bro really just said, oh, staggering is below me. Staggering? I don't know about that. My water spilled on my bed. The sheet from the bed. No! Jasper, the only thing you can do now is go for a swim, buddy. Same with Nurse Father Esau. Really? Yo, I love that though. Okay, that's honestly that's peak. No, I don't want swim. Evade then orange. Then evade then orange. Okay. Evade. I got a towel, so I'm gonna cover that and fix it tomorrow. Well, I mean, by tomorrow it should be dry though, shouldn't it? It's only a bit of water. Okay, wait. Evade then orange. Then okay. Evade orange.
감상은 어떤가요? 한 사람의 상황을 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 TBI의
That
멜로디가
look at Ooh, look at him! Like, I love like the little jump up in the air he does.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
I don't know. I would imagine perhaps you'll be fine. You won't even have to worry about it. Olive aid? Okay.
감상은 어떤가요?
Oh. Oh, 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 Joey. Oh. Oh, he actually evaded that time. I was held so dry. That was the A. Win rate? Okay.
감상은 어떤가요? 마지막으로 남겨놔. 마지막으로 남겨놔. 이제 한 상황 보이며 24개의 꼬리차 안에는 티비아의 멜로디가.
Your nose wanted a little drink of water too.
아무래도 직원 한 명이 구조될지가 잘못된 것 같아.
Yo! Whoa! Okay, whoa! Look at his blade.
참고로
Oh.
기계는 입에 발린 말
Oh,
따위
this is
쉽게
sick.
하지 않아요.
Oh. Hello, Otis? What are you doing out there? Oh no, wait. What the? Oh, okay. All evade but the last. Okay. And you want orange for the last, I'm gonna assume? Okay.
감상은 어떤가요?
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의
Slay?
누구는 이곳을 좀 더
Oh my gosh,
멋지게
Trash, shut
바꾸는 데
up.
일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도
Will I
재미없는
learn
소리만.
more? I'll find out how to use special. Ooh, okay. Yes.
약지에 감긴
Teach
세
me the way
바퀴의
so that when I
반지는
level up mine,
마에스트로가 되기
it'll be
위해
ready.
인정받은 세 가지 작품을 뜻하죠.
I'll level them up.
비록
Okay, so
지금
Finn,
제
here's the
작품이
here's the
만인의 신금을 울리지는 못하더라도
here's the dilemma. Oh,
여전히
okay, thank you for the gore
부럽지 않은
ASMR,
작품을
Hunglu. Thank you.
선보이고
So the dilemma is this. I don't think I have enough to level them up. Oh, wait, wrong. What? Wait, I like the side profile. Ooh, wait, I like this one. Yeah. I can get him to 23 apparently. Is he telling us a goddamn bro does every time chest like at the end of the battle he says a whole story. So should I level them up right now? Or should I just kind of hold on here? Up to you. Okay, I'll hold on for now. I will hold it for now. He can just him and Foss can look pretty for now. They can look pretty here. But you know what? They can level up in the background if like Alyssa put on bleed team. Oh, true. That's not what I meant. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go rage bait Heathcliff. Wait. Ooh. Maybe I should level up my barber. No, not my barber. My priest. My barber. That's not... Jeez. Are you barber? I don't think so. Why'd I say that? Hello? You're taking my wild hunt through this, by the way? Oh, okay. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I will gladly take wild hunt heath. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll level up Gregor. I'll level up Gregor. Oh. All right. Let's go do the mini. Because there's a mini. I remember there's... Wait. Hold on. Let me grab this stuff. Oh my gosh! Me when I do one of my dailies. All right. Mini for risk level... Oh, risk levels and classifications. Yeah, that's why I clicked on it, bro.
전에도 그랬지만 어느 둥지를 가든 차가 꽉꽉 막히네.
I guess the traffic sucks no matter which nest we go to. We've been traveling at a snail's pace through the extreme congestion of the nest for several days now. Radia, clearly affected by this boredom, sighed and muttered. We've been through similar long periods of inactivity before, but boredom isn't something one could easily get used to. I suppose it became part of my job to listen to the sinners complain about the slow pace of our travel. How much longer until the T-Corp immigration checkpoint? My only option is to give them a reminder of how far we are from our destination.
하루 정도 다음 장소에서 대기하는 것과 중간중간의 정차 장소 등을 고려하면 3일 정도 남았다고 볼 수 있습니다.
Considering that we will be on standby for approximately a day at our next stop, and taking into account various other stops we will be making en route, our estimated time of arrival is in 3 days.
Oh.
Rowdy's like, oh, please. Are we there yet? Oh, also Finn. Did Akira get the Fost yet?
고작 거기서 거기를 가는 것 같은데 항상 이렇단 말이지.
It's not like we're traveling very far, but with this awful traffic, it feels way further than it really is. Gregor's right. It didn't seem like the city was that big. Maybe there's something to these inevitable, overly long travel times. Something I'm yet to understand.
저희는 작은 차량도 아니고 대형 버스라서 뒷골목을 따라 이동하면 확실히 더 오래 걸리는 것 같네요.
I guess driving around in a large bus through the narrow back streets is what's taking us such a long time.
그냥 도보 행군이 더 빨랐을 것 같군.
I believe that it would have been faster to march on foot.
하지만 숙식이 해결되지 않소.
Yet, what of our room and board?
모르는가? 장기 행군 중에는 텐트를 설치하고 야영을 하는 것이.
Are you unaware that camping out in the open is a natural part of any long march? All right, Otis. Yeah, but like we're not in the military right now. This is we got a limb bus.
아이,
Come on, man.
모두가 군인 출신인 건 아니에요, 오티스 양반.
Hey, Officer Otis. Not everyone's been a soldier here.
그리고 뒷골목에서 잘못 새벽을 지새우다간 그 무섭다는 청소.
And if we're unlucky, we might even run into those terrifying sweepers before the break of dawn. Even a partial mention of their name drains all color from Sinclair's face. I remember what the sinners once told me about them. That before the break of dawn, there are these things called sweepers that sweeps up every trash in the back streets. It's kind of terrifying how broad their definition of trash can be. They call that hour the night in the back streets or something like that.
청소부들이 바글대는 뒷골목의 밤에서도 무사할 수 있는 건 이 버스가 도시에서 몇 안 되는 주거용 차량으로 인정되어 있기 때문입니다.
This bus is one of the few vehicles recognized by the city as residential vehicle, which means that we remain safe from the hands of sweepers.
버스 외 숙박 행위를 시도했다가는 취침은커녕 1시간 동안 청소부들과 새벽에 사투를 벌이게 되겠죠.
Attempting to sleep outside the bus in the back streets would not permit a restful sleep. Instead, one would be forced to survive the onslaught of sweepers for an hour in the early hours of dawn.
하긴 청소부들은 뒷골목의 주거지까지 건드리진 않으니까.
Makes sense. Those sweepers do steer clear of the residential areas after all.
느리고 확실한 차량 이동인가, 빠르고 위험한 도보 행군인가. 딜레마로군.
A slow yet safe travel by vehicle, or a fast yet high risk march on foot. This is quite the strategic dilemma.
아니, 후자의 경우는 고려할 대상이 아니지 않소.
I do not believe that the latter option is up for consideration of any fellow. The bus is once again consumed by commotion. Why is Berg like, fine? And into that commotion barged in the creak of an opening door and a familiar sigh.
마음이 급한 건 알겠지만 어떻게 돌아가든 간에 일정에 전부 맞출 수 있게 가고 있으니 쓸데없이 중얼거리지 마라.
I understand that you all must be quite impatient. But we are precisely on schedule. So save your breaths and stop complaining.
벌만들만 보면 아주 나까지 들이받을 기세들이군.
By the looks on your faces, I would have been worried about a mutiny if I didn't know better.
새로운 서류. 상부에서 새로운 지침이 내려왔나 보죠?
Those papers in your hand, new orders from the higher ups? Virgilius was holding what appeared to be a bundle of freshly printed paper. This wasn't the first time something like this happened. Sometimes after communicating in his room with the higher ups of the company, he'd bring out a few sheets of paper to bring us up to speed.
그래, 새로운 소식이다.
Yes, a new update.
또 중간에 헛짓거리를 하러 가야 한다는 소리는 아니겠지?
Don't tell me we're going on another detour. Rage baiting Heathcliff! Yeah! I knew it. Listen, I forgot where we ended it like last time, and I honestly like thought that we had another intervallo and mini before his canto. The mini, just one mini, is still rage bait to him, but it's not that hard to not that hard to get underneath his skin, but still.
뒤틀림 뒤처리제도 두 번은 사양하고 싶다고. 지금 원래 우리 목표는
I'll say that I'm quite done cleaning up these disordered messes. Look, we have to get to
애처럼 안달 좀 내지 말도록.
Stop whining like a petulant child.
버스가 가는 경로에 변동은 없다.
There won't be more detours until we reach our current destination. Oh, hey, yo. Virgilius furrowed his brows. walked up to the front of the bus and leaned against one of the first row chairs. He began leisurely shuffling through the documents.
단순한 공지 사항이다. 너희들이 기록해온 환상체, 뒤틀림, 죄종에 대한 기록. 그걸 분류하는 방법에 대한
Ragebait
개편이
Heathcliff.
있을
Woo!
예정이라는
Are you
걸.
sure this mini you get to see handsome? What do you mean, handsome Heathcliff? What? What does that? Ben, what does that mean? Number one, Heathcliff on his own is already handsome. What? So what did they do to him? What am I about to? What am I gonna witness? This is just an announcement. It says here that there will be changes to how your records of abnormalities, distortions, and peccatula are categorized.
어? 그럼 그걸 우리 보고 전부 수정하라고?
Huh? Wait. So we gotta do a bunch of paperwork?
아니요. 일단 작성된 도감들은 모두 전산화되어 상부와 공유되는 상태입니다.
No. Once completed, your observation logs are all digitized and shared with the upper echelons of the company.
물론 관찰 기록 자체를 수정해야 하는 상황이면
You'll just
수정 명령이
you'll
있을
just have to
수는
find
있겠지만
out what that is so ominous.
훈련법, 즉
It's gonna turn into handsome.
일련 번호와 위험
That's
등급에 대한
what
것은
I'm
자동
envisioning,
갱신될
Jasper.
테니
Like a
그저
handsome,
알아두라는 뜻입니다.
like a handsome Squidward, but like Heathcliff. Cause Heathcliff's already handsome. He's fine. He's fine the way he is. As a man enjoyer, he's already handsome. But like what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to him, bro? Of course, if the observation logs themselves need to be edited, there may be orders to make direct adjustments by hand. However, the categorization for each entity will be updated automatically. They are merely informing the sinners of the upcoming changes.
한 명이라도 거더니 마음이 편하군. 그 말대로다.
It is nice to have someone else do the explaining for once. She is right.
이전에 발견한 새로운
Berg's like, whoa, I
형태의
can highly
죄종
take
때문인
break
것으로
for all this
사료되는구려.
explanation. Thank you, Paul. Let's say Don Quixote is yeah, fly high Berg. Sorry, I was talking about Berg. Fly high, Heathcliff. Fly high, buddy. I presume that this ought to do with the new type of peccatula that we've encountered before.
그것만 있는 것은 아니지.
Yes, but that isn't all. Virgilius closed his eyes wearily and lightly folded the papers in his hand. He called out to the two sinners.
이상, 이스마엘.
Oh. He was pointing at Ishmael and Esau.
네?
불렀는가?
Oh, wait. Nah, never mind. You have called upon my name.
둘이 아주 모범생이신 것 같으니 이 서류를 보고 알아서 설명해 주도록.
I'll leave you two model students to explain the contents of these model students? Hello?
내가 너희 모두에게 이 내용을 설명하기에는 역부족한 기분이 들어서 말이야.
I don't feel like I'm up to the task of explaining what's on the paper to all of you. With that, Virgilius pretty much shoved the paper in Ishmael's hands before taking a seat in the front row. What the? What's wrong with Berg? Berg, is our guide broken?
그냥 떠넘기는 거 아닌가요?
Did he just dump his responsibility onto us? Ishmael didn't seem too happy about this sudden turn of events. Still, she opened the documents and began reading.
신경을 써주는 건지 쌀쌀 맞은 건지. 아휴, 그래서 거기 뭐라고 써 있어, 이스?
I can never tell if he actually doesn't care about us or if he just naturally comes off as a cold person. So what does this thing say, Ishi?
잠시만요. 그러니까
Give me a sec. So
환상체에 대한 새로운 사실이라도 적혀 있나요?
does it say anything new about the abnormalities?
발신처. 응. LCD에서 보내온 문서이고.
Looks like these documents are from the LCD. The sender address says.
우와! LCD 부서라면 관리자 나리가 무전을 했다는 부서 아니요?
Whoa! LCD is the department that contacted Manager Esquire, is it not? Ezra, was it? I still vividly remember her chaotic, bubbly voice coming through the radio.
구 엘사 시절부터
The former L Corp.
노잼.
B-A-H. The bus begins to fill with familiar, hectic buzz once again.
어디 나도
Well, if you would allow me to,
이스마엘 양?
Mrs. Small. Now, I don't like the look of Ishmael's face there. I'm actually gonna try to sleep. Slept really bad last night. Alrighty, Jasper. I hope you get some good sleep. Good nighty night. Never mind. It's in 6. Oh. Yeah, we're on the mini. We're on the mini, Finn. This is the mini. This is the mini before. We're not actually in the canto yet. Yi-song chimed in to help with Ishmael's explanations of the documents, but
이런 식이니 매번 저만 가이드북을.
this is exactly why I'm the only one who ever reads the guides. I can see veins starting to pop in Ishmael's fingers. At this rate, she's gonna drop the documents in favor of her mace. Wait, Ishmael, I got this. Calm down. I hurried over to Ishmael and practically hung on to the documents in her hands. We nearly tore the bundle of documents in half, but she quickly gave up and loosened her grip. Ryoshu, Otis, please keep Don Quixote and Heath quiet while I take care of this.
좋다. 재밌겠군.
Oh yes, this'll be fun. Without killing them or beating them up, please.
노잼.
Ryoshu's like, damn it. B-A-H. Good night, Jasper. Sweet dreams. Ryoshu slowly lowered Don Quixote's lance she'd picked up. Alright then. If you have any questions while Ishmael reads from the document, raise your hands to be recognized. Isong, Foss, you guys don't need to raise your hands to speak. So please chime in if there are any details you can elaborate on.
좋습니다.
Understood.
알겠어.
Very well. Radia, if anyone tries to speak out of turn, please smack them lightly in the head. If you do good, I'll make sure to order you extra desserts! Extra desserts for Radia! Extra desserts during our team dinner.
일 시킬 줄 아네, 단테.
You sure know how to motivate people, Dante.
이건 놀라운 성장이군요, 관리자님.
What an impressive growth of leadership capabilities, Executive Manager. Wow, I know! Look at Dante! Woo!
자, 우선 한 대.
Alrighty then. First bunk goes to...
아니, 이건
Wait, this wasn't... A few minutes later, ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, maybe Radia shouldn't get bonking privileges. After a quick commotion, I found the situation settled enough to return the documents to Ishmael's hands. Then, I'll leave it to you.
그러니까 우리 LCB는 구 L사인 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 감금 관리 중이던 환상체를 지부를 통해서 상대해 왔었죠.
So the former L Corp, also known as the Lobotomy Corporation, used to contain and manage the abnormalities that we face in their branch.
환상체를 상대하면서 황금가지로 본래의 힘이 억제되었다 해도 설정된 위험 등급과 전투력에 편차가 있어 왔고요.
Even taking into account that their strengths were suppressed by the golden vows, there is a pretty significant difference between their risk level categorizations and the actual risks involved in facing
여기서
them.
림버스 컴퍼니의 직원들과 상부에서도 기시감을 느껴왔고 LCD를 통해 이 부분을 조사했다고 하네요.
Other employees and the higher-ups of Limbus Company also apparently felt something was familiar yet off, and that's why they investigated this issue through the LCD department.
지금까지 분류된 위험 등급은 5개인데
So far, there have been 5 categories of risk levels.
5개? 4개 아니었냐?
5? Aren't there only 4 of them? Radia punched Heathcliff in the crown of his head, and he probably slumped to the ground, out cold. Maybe it was the suddenness of the attack that did it? You didn't kill him, did you?
에이, 히스인데 이런 걸로 죽긴 하겠어?
Nah, he'll be fine. It's Heath. It's not like I smacked him that hard. Sinclair quietly raised his hand.
네, 말씀하세요.
Alright, you can go ahead. Ishmael nodded at Sinclair.
히스클리프 씨 말처럼 지금까지 위험 등급은 자인, 테스, 해, 바브 이렇게 4개 아니었나요?
Well, I thought there were only 4 risk levels. That is Zayn, Teth, and Wah? Just like Heathcliff said. I don't know how to pronounce them, my bad.
저희가 봐온 것은 그렇죠.
I didn't know I'd have to say them. That's the ego levels. I know. I recognize those. They're the only ones we've seen so far, yeah?
하지만 여기 기록을 보면 제일 높은 위험 등급인 알레프가 있다고 하네요.
But according to these documents, the higher risk level category is labeled Aleph? Aleph?
하지만 아까 말씀드렸듯이
Hey, yo.
이 등급이 지금 저희가 겪는 전투와는 괴리가 있는지라.
Aleph, what are you doing here, bud? Like I said earlier, there's a pretty significant disparity between their categorization standards and our experience with them in the field.
앞으로는 림버스 컴퍼니의 방식으로 재조정을 할 계획이라는 것 같아요.
Which is why they're apparently planning to make overhauls to those standards by Limbus Company's standards. Muriso!
네, 메르소 씨.
Go ahead, Muriso.
재편성이라는 것은 기존 분류가 재분류된다는 것인가? 아니면 새로운 등급이 추가된다는 뜻인가?
I must inquire. What exactly does this overhaul entail? Oh, what exactly does overhaul entail? Does this mean that the abnormalities will be recategorized within the pre-existing framework of categorization? Or will additional risk level categories be created?
그거까지는 안 적혀 있네요. 하지만 여길 보니까 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서는 환상체의 등급을 엔케팔린의 생산량에 비례해서 정했다고 되어 있네요.
It doesn't elaborate that far, but it says here at Lobotomy Corporation. It says here that Lobotomy Corporation used each abnormality's enkephalin production capability to categorize them into different risk levels.
관리가 까다롭고 복잡할수록 생성되는 엔케팔린의 양이 많았다는 건 그만큼 위험도가 높았다고 볼 수 있으니까 대체적으로 저희가 싸운 경험하고 비슷했나 본데요.
Abnormalities with more complicated, difficult management conditions apparently produce more enkephalin. I guess the more complicated an abnormality is, the harder they are to fight. That does line up with our experiences, sort of.
그래도 조금씩 다른 부분이 있었으니까 그 부분을 저희 경험에만 맞추려는 것 같아요.
But it can hardly be.
그러니까 새로운 등급이 추가될 수도 있겠네요.
But it can hardly be said that it was flawless. Looks to me that they're trying to make these risk levels better reflect our own field experiences, which doesn't rule out the possibility of them adding more tiers to the existing ones. Also, by the way, Finn, I did not realize that we were in ads. Did you hear what I said about your comment about the egos? If not, because I imagine you were stuck in the ads. I said, I remember them. I recognize them. I recognize that those were the different ego levels. Good. Yes. Me when I remember things. Whoa. Okay.
우리는 관리가 아닌 전투만을 수행하니 구 엘사의 등급과는 다를 수도 있겠구려.
Where we conduct not management, but combat against these foes. It is sensible that the standards for risk levels be adjusted in accordance to... Radia, wait! Esau can speak without raising his hand!
아, 맞다. 미안.
Radia was like ready to like go like... Oh, right. My bad. I'm at another robotics call. Oh, that's right. How's that going? Is that we have backrest? But I still don't like sitting from 8... Oh my gosh. 8 to 6. Yay. What do you mean? Oh, this time you got backrest? Hello? You didn't have backrest till last? Oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Finn. I managed to stop Radia just before her fist connected with Esong's crown. It was almost as if she was moving based on pure instinct.
네, 그래서 전투력을 기반으로 위험 등급을 재편성한다는 것 같네요. 그래서 도감에 적힌 위험 등급이 바뀔 수 있다. 아, 세부적으로 정해지면 다시 알려준다고 하네요. 그리고 뒤틀림에 대한 건데.
This time... Oh wait, last time was bleachers? Oh. This time it's like... You know those arenas? What arenas? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not really up on robotics knowledge. Oh, the people watch basketball. Oh yeah. Kind of, I think so. Hold on. I can just like search up like basketball. I don't know. You're asking someone who doesn't like. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, basketball arena. Yes. Okay, I do have the visual. I was gonna say, you're asking someone who has barely played. Well, I wouldn't even say I've barely played sports. I played soccer, and I played ultimate frisbee. So, look at me go. Your streamer actually did play sports a little bit. Oh, and I did swimming. What? This is where I'm at, but closest? Okay. Whoa. Oh! Wow, that's cool. Whoa, that looks cool. Nice. Alright. So, that's why they're overhauling the risk levels based on the actual risk each abnormality poses in battle. So we do well to be wary of the possible changes to the risk levels written in the observation logs. Oh, and they'll let us know again once the precise details are decided. The next section is about distortions, which... Don Quixote raised her hand, but Ishmael continued to explain without coming to a stop. You probably just ignored her.
뒤틀림은 지금 환상체의 코드 형식을 돌려 쓰고 있었는데 두 개체가 명백히 다른 점이 있는 게 확실해져서 다른 코드 형식을 갖게 될 것 같네요. 그 다른 점이라는 건
So far, we've been using the same subject classification codes as abnormalities for distortions. Oh, as abnormalities for distortions. But it's gotten pretty clear that there is a big difference between them. Enough to give these two groups distinct classification codes. The difference being Hong Lu raised his hand, and Ishmael nodded. Don Quixote appeared a bit crestfallen. Oh, Don, I'm so sorry.
환상체는 제압하면 알 같은 곳으로 돌아가는데 뒤틀림은 그렇지 않다는 것이죠?
Oh wait, I have pics. Look at Discord. Okay. Did a list where you didn't do them what you did? Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Wait, that looks sick, Finn. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you're having an incredible time. That looks incredible. Yeah. The difference is that, when defeated, abnormalities transform into their egg-like forms, but distortions don't. Am I right?
맞습니다. 뒤틀림은 제거에 따른 완전한 제압이 가능하지만 환상체는 아직 이론상 완전한 사살이 불가능하죠.
Correct. Distortions can be completely subdued simply by defeating them in battle, but any method of fully slaying an abnormality is yet to be discovered, even in theory.
네, 그렇다고 하네요. 뭐 다들 싸워봐서 이해는 잘 되겠네요. 저도 그렇고요.
So she says. Well, we've all had first-hand experience against them, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand.
이게 마지막이네요.
Here comes the last subject.
죄종에 관한 건데, 이것도 최근에 확인된 새로운 죄종을 포함해서 기존의 환상체랑 분리해서 코드를 부여하려나 봐요.
This one's about the Pecatula. They're going to give them a classification code scheme, different from the abnormalities as well, including a new type of Pecatula we recently encountered.
분류 사유. 환상체와 뒤틀림은 고유성을 갖고 있으나 죄종은 그렇지 않다는 점에 착안하여. 이게 무슨 소리지?
Let's see. Classification basis. Abnormalities and distortions both have elements of uniqueness that is missing in each individual Pecatula. Considering this, it has been deemed. Okay, I don't really get what this is talking about. Boss walked up next to Ishmael and began to explain.
고유성이란 동시에 같은 존재가 한 곳에 있지 않다는 뜻입니다.
Uniqueness in this context refers to the fact that no same entity exhibits the same location.
죄종은 똑같은 생김새와 성질을 한 여러 개체가 몰려 나왔다는 걸 떠올려 보면 이해가 쉬우시겠죠.
It would be helpful to recall that our encounters with Pecatula have always been against multiple duplicates of the same category of Pecatula.
반대로 뒤틀림과 환상체는 그런 적이 없었죠. 설명이 되었을까요?
However, no such encounters have been made against distortions and abnormalities. Hopefully, this has been a sufficient explanation for all.
그러니까 죄종은 똑같은 놈들이라
Heath, you're
싸잡아서
about
불러도
to get
되고
beat up again, buddy.
환상체랑 뒤틀림은 하나하나 특별한 놈이 따로 불러야 한다는 거지? 뭘 어렵게...
Right. So, simply put, we could just toss them Pecatula all into the same bin. But each and every one of them abnormalities and distortions is special and unique, eh? They could have explained it much easier, but they just... To be honest, the experience itself is fun, but the reason I'm here is incredibly boring. Literally nothing to do but watch robots throw balls into a goal over and over. Hey, yeah. Dang. At least the experience is fun. Oh, Heathcliff seemed to have woken up from his coma, but...
디저트 맛있겠네?
I'll be looking forward to that extra dessert. his moment of lucidity barely lasted a moment.
내용은 여기까지네요. 뭔가 상쾌한 기분이 드는걸요?
And that's all there is to it. This is pretty great, huh? It's refreshing doing something like this once in a while. Don Quixote had not lowered her hand since Ishmael ignored her the first time. Not even for a brief moment. And like, I mean, there's not even tasks I'm able to do for people. Dang. And you just gotta sit there for till like 8 to 6? That's crazy, fam.
알겠어요. 말씀하세요.
Fine. Ask away.
그 서류! 작성한 LCD 팀의 직원 이름 혹시 나와 있는가?
Dost thou know the name of the LCD employee who had composed that report? Ishmael seemed a bit taken aback that Don Quixote actually managed to ask a rather sensible question, even though it was asked with that very same enthusiasm she has when talking about fixers, that is.
네, 잠깐만요.
Yeah, 10 and a half. Fly high, buddy. Oh, sure. Give me a sec.
발신인 LCD 현장 출입팀장 모제스.
Sender, LCD on-site, investigative reasoning team leader, Moses.
뭐 LCD 부서도
For
언젠가
2
만날
more
일이 있을
days.
테니 기억해두는 편이 좋겠죠. 괜히 무시해서
Rest in
미안해요,
peace, buddy.
돈키호테 씨.
Well, we might as well keep it in mind since we'll probably run into them. Oh, we'll keep that name in mind since we'll probably run into them sooner or later. I'm sorry for ignoring you, Don Quixote. Though Don Quixote was finally given the answer she so passionately craved, she did not appear happy or excited about it. Instead, she seemed to be absorbed in deep thought. Something wrong, Don Quixote?
분명 어디서 들어본 이름인데 기억이 안 나서 말일세.
I recall hearing that name in the past, yet I cannot quite recall as to who that name may have belonged to.
자, 이제 진짜 끝이에요.
Check Discord again. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now we're actually done. Limbus. Gaming. Yup. Holy moly! Look at you, buddy. Whoa. And 140 on PC. Oh my gosh, Finn. Locked in on that Limbus. Okay, now we're actually.
아쉽네. 디저트를 더 적립할 수 있을 줄 알았는데.
Darn. Thought I'd be able to collect a bit more dessert.
예상보다 전달 시간이 더 소모되었군요. 단테, 이제
This was more time-consuming than it was initially expected. Dante, now. Alright, it's about time. Alright then, I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. This could have dragged on for much longer, but the sinners were thankfully pretty cooperative, so we managed to finish our day early. I followed the sinners to the back door of the bus, my heart a little lighter than it was at the start of the day. Oh, let's see. Okay. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh no. Oh. It took me about 30 minutes to realize that we left Heathcliff out cold on the bus floor. Rest in peace, Heathcliff. The poor guy. Well, that also marks that we're on his canto now. Yippee! The heartbreak. Wuthering Heights. Ah! Oh, by the way, do me a favor. What's the favor, Finn? One sec, okay. I'll wait. I'll click on this for now while we wait. While I wait for you, buddy. Lock the fuck in on his canto. 14 reading chapters. Oh my gosh. I don't know how locked in we'll be, but we'll try. Am I all good to go? Or is there anything else? Then we gotta start this tonight. Well, I mean, wait, really? Wait, why this canto kind of short? Excuse me. The rest are reading and oh, I see. I was like, hold on, this is kind of short, but that makes sense. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. About 50. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll end. All good now. Okay. Well, let's log in right now, I guess. Oh, holy moly.
돌아와.
Oh. Come back, Heath.
보랏빛 꽃만이 유일한 아름다움으로 남아있는 그 저택으로.
To the manor, where the last vestiges of its beauty remain in its violet flowers.
폭풍으로 뚫린 균열 사이로 모든 온기가 빠져나갔던 그 저택으로.
To the manor, where its storm-broken breach has siphoned all that was once warm.
너에게 삶을 내어준 대신 모멸감과 무너짐을 안겨주었던 그 저택으로.
To the manor that gave you not only life, but also scorn and desolation.
난로불 가운데가 아닌 차가운 모퉁이 어기만이 네 자리였던 그 저택으로.
To the manor where your place was the frozen corner that couldn't be further from the hearth.
황야에서 돌아와.
Return from the moors.
이제 집으로 올 시간이야.
It's time for you to come home.
Whoa! Oh, whoa! Well, Dante, you're looking a little goofy there. Yo. So this is what T Corp's nest looks like. We had surprisingly little trouble making it past the nest borders. I guess my concerns were unfounded.
뭐 다행히도 이번 둥지 입국 심사는 별일 없이 넘어왔네요.
Well, somehow we made it through this nest checkpoint without any trouble.
아이, 이 정도야 뭐. 아이, 에이, 칭찬은 굳이 안 해도 괜찮다고 하지 않았어.
Ahem! Ahem! Tis nothing. Forsooth, such wild compliments are unnecessary, says I.
아무도 하진 않았는데.
Don's voice is a little different here. So that's why I kind of gave her a little different voice. But we didn't say anything.
다 컸어, 이제.
She's grown so much. Everyone seems awfully relaxed for having just entered a different nest. I guess everyone's gotten used to this by now. Humdrum routine, I guess. Oh, humdrum routine. I guess they'd be the words to describe the general sentiment among the sinners. Except for one, that is. We're headed to this place called Wuthering Heights. Next, right? I could tell from Heathcliff's glum expression that his mind was weighed down by all kinds of complicated concerns.
그렇지.
Huh? Yeah. Though his eyes were staring at the moving scenery past the windows, his mind was affixed on something that his eyes couldn't see. Something that lay beyond the building walls.
워더링 하이츠라.
Wuthering Heights.
무지하게 강한 바람이 불었던 집이었나 보죠.
That manor must have... Sorry, I gotta move my chair up. That manor must have been built on one windy hill, huh?
그 저택은 바람이 지랄맞게 불었어.
Yeah. Bloody wuthering, like its namesake.
아늑한 구석은 하나도 찾을 수 없는 곳이었지.
Not a single corner of that place gave any comfort. Heathcliff's voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners on the bus noticed this and began chatting him up.
고향에 당도한다니 마음이 참 복잡하겠소.
A return to one's homeland must bring forth quite the tangled mass of emotion.
고향이라 뭐
Homeland? Well,
태어난 곳이 아니라 자라온 곳이긴 한데 하긴 그것도 고향이라면 고향이겠지.
I wasn't born here. I was raised here. I suppose that could still count as homeland in a way.
근데 보통 고향하면 떠올리는 감정은 아니야.
But it doesn't conjure in me the same feeling that a homeland is supposed to.
허면
That is to say.
머릿속에선 수천 번도 넘게 상상했어. 내가 그 빌어먹을 집안에 돌아가서
Whoa!
모든 걸 남김없이
Oh my gosh, yo! You've no idea how many times I imagined it. Played it out in my head. Returning to that bloody manor. Smashing every little thing in that place to bits until there's nothing left.
모든 걸 부숴서 그 다음엔 뭘 하려고 했는데요?
Okay, so you'll smash everything to bits. Then what?
저를 보고도 깨달은 게 없는 거예요?
Did you really Did you really learn nothing from watching what I went through at the lake?
있어.
I did learn something.
일단 내가 획가닥해서 대셔버리기 직전.
If I ever lose the plot.
너희 중 하나가
I love that he
어떻게든
says
끄집어낼
if I ever
거라는
lose the
거.
plot. If I ever lose the plot and push myself to the brink of no return, I trust that one of you louts will pull me right out of it.
뭐 두들겨 패서라도 꺼내달라는 건가요?
Are you giving us permission to beat the sense back into you?
두들겨 패서라도.
Beat the sense
그럴
back into
필요가
him. I love
있으며.
that. Yeah, if that's what it takes.
어디까지 허용이 되지? 신체 절단과 신경 조직 손상 중에.
Interesting. How far are we allowed to go with bodily harm? Amputation? Nerve mutilation? Yo, she's like, I will take this opportunity and run with it.
머리 같은 데를
Don't
세게 쥐어박는 정도는 괜찮지 않을까요?
Because I'm so tired, I'm going to bed in 40 minutes. 40 minutes? Alrighty, you'll only miss like the last 30 minutes. That's fine. Take care of yourself, Finn. Maybe we can at least smack his head really hard.
아니 이 새끼들.
Alright, you cheeky bastards.
나한테 쌓인 걸 풀라는
Cheeky
의미가 아니라고. 지금 진지하게.
That's so funny. Seriously, this ain't an invitation to use me as your emotional punching bag. I'm not in the mood to.
그래도 지금의 히스클리프 씨라면 잘 해내실 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
Still, I think your present self can do this, Heathcliff.
뭔 소리야? 지금이라니.
Huh? What do you mean by my present self?
지금의 히스클리프 씨는 가난하고 남은 게 아무것도 없잖아요.
Heathcliff, your present self is deprived. You're poor, and you don't have anything left. Ah! Honglu, my precious. They did not have to. Wow, you did not have to say that.
가난?
What? Poor?
이제는 아예 대놓고 시비 걸기로 작정했냐? 내가
Right. Now you're skipping past the pleasantries and going straight into personal insults, yeah? I'm.
아니 오해가 있으신 것 같아요.
Oh, I think you took my words the wrong way. Honglu is far from the most talkative sinner, but when he does speak, he usually has something insightful to say. Though, since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to misunderstanding.
저희는 모두 가난해요. 그러니 예전과는 많은 게 달라졌을 거예요. 어쩌면 가진 게 아무것도 없을 때가 되어서야 몰랐던 걸 깨달을 수도 있으니까요.
In a way, we're all deprived, and that can change a lot of things. Maybe there are things that we can understand only when we're left with nothing.
가난하여서 이렇게 구릿구릿한 색깔을 계속 가지고 다녀야 하는 거요?
Does that poverty explain our current unsightly lack of colorfulness?
Don Quixote looked mournfully at everything around her, then at herself. She sounded like she was about to cry. Everything had been drained of color since the moment we entered T-Corp through the back streets. It feels like even more of our colors have been taken away since then.
그 얘기 언제 하나 했어?
I was wondering when we bring that up.
대체 언제까지 이런 색깔로 다녀야 하는 거야?
Maybe we'll get our colors back soon.
라는 생각을 한 게 불과 10시간 전인데
Or so I thought like 10 hours ago.
가도 원상복귀가 되지 않잖아. 이대로 평생 칙칙하게만 살아야 하는 거야? 이러면 식욕도 떨어져. 살아갈 의지가 없어지게 된다고.
Are we gonna be colorless forever? Are we gonna be stuck in this gloomy hue for the rest of our lives? Seriously? Nothing looks tasty in this sepia hue. I'm starting to lose even my will to live.
고기를 먹어도 고기가 상한 걸로밖에 안 보인다고.
Everything's in that sickly brown hue. Guys, even meats look downright rotten in this color.
갑자기 너무 건너뛴 것 같지 않아?
That's a bit of an overreaction, isn't it? Oh wait.
그리고 저 사람들은
Sorry.
옷의 색깔이 보이고 있잖아.
Oh, and what about those guys? They've got color in their clothes.
With an annoyed look, Radia gestured toward the people outside the bus.
개개인분들께 해드린 답변을 합치면 23번째 답변이긴 합니다만 색깔을 돌려받으려면 그에 준하는 돈을 지불해야 합니다.
A sufficient amount of payment must be made in order to retrieve your colors. It must be emphasized that this question has been repeatedly answered on 23 separate occasions.
저 정도로 색깔을 돌려받은 거면 코트에 바지에
Oh my. Well, let me have a gander. His coat, his trousers.
저 새낀 별로 잘 살지도 못하면서 허세만 있는 놈이야. 진짜 부자들은 안경테나 장신구까지 색깔이 되찾거든.
Huh. The bloke's not even that loaded. He's only trying to come off as though he is. Real tops spare no cash to get every single color back. Even to their trivial trinkets like the rims of their glasses.
히스클리프 씨도 이곳에 살고 있을 동안은 계속 색을 보지 못한 상태였나요?
Did you also have to live without color when you lived here, Heathcliff?
아니, 저택은 어느 정도 예외였어. 그래도 여전히 색이 구린 곳이긴 했지만.
No. The manor had some color, yeah. Though it was still far from vibrant.
동의 구려 피의 색 정도는 되찾았으면 싶군.
Agreed.
This is the color of shit. Blood should have remained red.
그런데 저 자식 말이야.
Uh,
저렇게 어설프게 색깔을 가진 채로 쏘다니면 괜히 뒤통수 얻어맞기 딱일 텐데.
That poor sod's gonna get himself jumped wandering around with that look. There's just enough color to invite the bandits, but not enough to keep them away. Oh, whoa! Oh, yikes! Rip that guy. Ooh, okay. Heathcliff's prediction came true. Soon enough, several thieves surrounded the bloke who was only trying to come off as though he's loaded and bashed him on the back of his head.
저런 극악무도 파렴치한 자들을 보았나?
Hi! I thought you shameless villains they are!
혼자 다니는 무고한 시민을 단체로 핍박하고 있지 않나?
Preying on a weak civilian like a pack of hyenas!
갱단이라고 부르는 분들인가요?
Are they... Oh wait. Are they... what you would call a gang?
머리 흐려졌군. 저런 걸
Are they
갱단이라고 부를
gang
수도
members?
없고
One might ask.
시간을 못 채운 하루 인생들인 거지.
Oh, what the heck do I have here? Why is my Discord acting like I have something? Hello? Do I have something? Hold on. Theoretically I should, but it didn't really prop up the notification correctly, I guess. Okay. The gangs of T-Corp have certainly seen better days. I wouldn't even call them a gang. They're just lowlives running out of time.
내가 떠나올 때만 해도 저런 버러지 같은 것들은 저렇게 버젓이 돌아다니지도 않았어.
The last time I was here, scum like them couldn't even dare to infest the streets so brazenly. There are gangs that aren't scummy.
당연하지. 내가 있었던 갱단은 저런 식으로 만만한 놈한테 우르르 몰려가지 않았다고.
Of course. The gang I was in would never dogpile on some poor, unarmed bloke like that.
하론, 쌩쌩 달리고 싶어. 길이 막혀서 부릉부릉 못해.
Hiram wants to vroom vroom. Can't vroom vroom with a roadblock.
뭐 여기서 시간을 지체하는 것도 의미가 없지.
Well, there isn't much point in waiting for the situation to resolve itself. Regilius finally spoke up after quietly listening in on our discussion for the last few minutes.
돈키호테가 시끄럽게 굴기 전에 내려서 처리하고 오도록.
Take care of them before Don Quixote starts making a fuss about it.
정의 집행이군. 고맙네.
Woo! An activator of justice! I thank thee!
길잡이 씨도 익숙해졌나 봐 이제.
He's really starting to get the hang of this, huh?
Oh, what? Yo. Look at that guy. All right.
문을 열 시간인가?
원하신다면
이 소리는 폭풍인가?
재촉 하시죠.
Oh wait.
화투패 일패 의뢰인.
재촉.
맡겨두시게.
How the team look, Finn, if you're still here? If not, I'm going crazy, but I'm going like this. But if there's any suggestions you have for this team, then speak now, or forever hold your peace while you have a good sleep. All right. Well, I'm going in like this. I think I am. Am I? Hold on. Yeah, we're going in like this. Sure. We'll go like this.
카니발 타임.
뭐야? 이놈은 우리가 먼저 찜했어.
Away you get. This one's ours.
너희도 시간이 부족해서 온 놈들인가 본데. 우리는 고작 30분밖에 안 남았다고.
Looks like you lot are running low on time as well. Tough luck. We've only got 30 minutes ourselves.
혹시 데드레비치 같은 갱단 쪽인 거 아닐까?
Oi, maybe they're one of the dead rabbits or something.
30분? 시간? 아니, 무슨 소리 하는 거야?
30 minutes? 30 minutes for what?
그럴 리가. 옛날에 자경단 활동 같은 걸 했던 데드레비치는 이지 없어. 쾌사가 마스크 쓰고 쾌한 눈으로 그냥 노려보기만 할 뿐이니까.
Ain't possible. The old dead rabbits and their vigilante ways are no more. All they do nowadays is staring at you funny from behind those odd masks.
뭐? 마스크? 지금 뭐라고?
Mask? What are you?
가뜩이나 시간 없어 죽겠는데 젠장. 후딱후딱 해치워주마.
Bollocks! We don't got time for this. Let's kill him quick. They began rushing at us with bloodshot eyes, not giving Heathcliff time to even finish his sentence. Hey, yo, dude!
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할 거란 사실이.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
제 앞에 이제 너무 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 거야.
듀라디아.
Yeah, get on your mount there, buddy.
만만찮겠군. 본니.
Dang, you're all like staggered.
혀! 아르카나 빛.
Dang!
행진했고 이것이 서목의 피날레다. 나는
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
다시 못
참고로
살겠구나.
기계는 적에게 치명성을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
약하고.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가진 못할 거야. 식기
목을
전까지
내놓고
열성적으로 해보는 거야.
Hee. What are you heeing for? Oh, the flashbang.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린
다시 못 살겠구나.
멀쩡한 전기가 남았으니까.
이 정도쯤이야?
따스한 피. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
기대해라.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
You get back on your horse, buddy. Get back on your mount.
그쪽도
인간. 가족이 되기.
Oh, try. Oh, well. My bad. I didn't see that over there.
왕의 비호를.
Or don't read. Landon! Hey, you said you want me to lock in. I'm locking in. Just not locking into read chat.
악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게
Fair
잔뜩
point.
칭찬을 들었겠어.
We'll get it the
당신의
next time.
누구는
We'll get
이곳을
the
좀
ego
더
the next
멋지게
time.
바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
행진을 멈추지 마라. 이 좁디 좁은 왕국을 넘어 멸망한 그
Look at
땅으로
this
돌아갈
man.
때까지 보아라.
Dang, look at them already level 4, bro.
우러러 보는 것을.
There's no time to. Oh wait. Heath, come back. Wild Hunt Heath, come back.
순수했던 나날로.
야, 너
Oi!
모자 멋진데? 어디서 샀냐?
Nice how you got there. Where'd you get it?
잘못했습니다. 다 가져가세요. 제 시계에서 원하시는 만큼 시간을 빼가셔도 됩니다.
Eek! I'm sorry. Please take everything. Take as much as you want. Here's my watch.
클리프군.
Sir Heathcliff. Heathcliff was looming over the man and growling threateningly. He certainly fit the look of a villain from his particular angle.
야, 방금 건 그냥 칭찬한 거잖아. 이놈이 유독 오버해서 반응하는 거라고.
Blast, I was just complimenting him for his sharp fashion choices. The lad's overreacting.
저는 이것 빼고는 완전 아무것도 없어요. 납치 같은 걸 해봤자 돈 나올 건덕지가 없다고요.
That's literally everything I have. I don't got any money for ransom, even if you were to kidnap me.
납치는 안 됩니다. 집에 기다리는 가족들이 있어요.
Please, please don't kidnap me. I've got family. They're all waiting for me to come home. The man we inadvertently saved from the hands of thieves was shuddering and screaming incoherently, almost to an unnatural degree. And we were still not out of the dark alleyway, where other thieves might be waiting to get the jump on us.
아이씨, 무슨 시끄러운 소리가? 어?
The hell is this racket, huh?
이것들 뭐야? 이렇게 시간이 굴러 들어온다고?
Well, well, well. What do we have here? I think I'm seeing loads of time rolling in right before us.
10분 아니 5분이라도 좋으니까 얼른.
10 minutes. No, we'll take 5 minutes too. Hand it over now.
도대체가 이놈이고 저놈이고 왜 다들 시간 타령인 거야?
Why the hell is every fellow here so obsessed with time?
아니면 모조리 해치운 뒤에 저 시계를 뺏어가는 방법밖에 없겠지.
We won't give it up willingly. We'll have to kill you all and take that clock for ourselves. What the? Huh? Clock? Wait, me? Hey yo! Don't take my clock, bro. All right, get back on your mount there, buddy. Probably by before getting ready for class, but I pulled a second Wild Hunt Heath clip from a single. Hey yo, Mari, that's crazy. Also, I hope your classes go well, or your class goes well. Thank you for popping in.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고. 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한다.
죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
I don't want to go, but I force you. No, R.I.P. Goodbye. I hope it goes quickly.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
기다려라.
정의 이름으로.
따스한 피. 너는 가족이 되기엔 약하군.
또한 용서할 테니.
직원들이 긍정적인 환경에 놓여 있게 되었어요. 관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다.
Why is he off of
기계는
his
언제나
horse, right?
기다리는 운명이니까요.
Whatever creature it is.
만만찮겠군.
Back on your mount, bud. Bit rate, no. My bit rate janky right now. Oh. This is so sad.
대치에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
It's gaslighting me because it's fine in my OBS right now, bruh. But I can see that it dipped. I can see it dipped in my body though. What the hell? Oh, sigh.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 비명을 질러라.
따스한 피. 너는 가족이 되기엔 약하군. 너는 가족이 되기엔 약하군.
It's on the decline. What the heck?
어머니
Back up there, buddy.
피를
Dang,
효율적인
get them,
대처로
Gregor.
개체를 꿰뚫었습니다.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
참고로 기계는 입에
엔젤라님에게
발린 말
잔뜩
따위
칭찬을
쉽게
들었겠어.
하지 않아요.
당신의 노고는
Oh my
이곳을
gosh,
좀 더
shit.
멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은
Honestly, maybe I
그럴듯해
will shut
보이지만
him up.
하나도
He's annoying. You. Bro, relax.
쓸데없이 네가 비명 지르는 바람에 일이
야.
자꾸 꼬이잖아.
Quiet, or you'll attract even more of them to us.
당장 안 닥치면 사람 먹는
어?
버스로 끌고 간 다음에 저 고철 덩어리한테 먹이는 수가 있다. 어?
Re- You're here. Oh, you're. Oh, my bitrate balanced itself out. Yippee. But on Wi-Fi. Man, why were you not on Wi-Fi before? That is crazy. The dedication. Thank you, Finn. Hotel. Show your gob right now, or we'll feed you to the meat grinder back at our rickety cannibal bus. Is that clear?
그러면
Done.
저를 납치하러 온 사람들이 아닌가요?
You're not here to kidnap me?
그래. 몇 번이나 말했던 것 같지만.
No, for the. I don't even know how many times we told you.
그럴 리가 없지 않소. 우리 앤 우연히 지나가는 정의로운 림보. 아,
Wait, it's so bad it kept cutting me off. Hey, yo, Finn! 2 days ago, I just got a text saying 100% out. Finn! Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I like never use my data. I am scared.
Of course not. Indeed, for we are the fix justice.
She's trying so hard not to say it.
아니 나그네들이었어. 여기 있는 히스클리프 군이 말투가 조금 괴팍하여 그렇지.
The passer-by of justice, Sir Heathcliff, here, can be rather brutish in his manner of speech. That is all.
그렇군요. 나그네.
Right. Passers-by of justice.
그런데 왜 돈이 아니라 시간을 달라고 하는 거죠?
So, why are they asking us for time, not money?
시간도 사고 팔 수 있는 걸까?
Maybe time's just another commodity to be sold here. Oh wait. Maybe time's just another commodity to be sold and bought here.
T사 가이드북 여전히 아직도?
My company doesn't stop it. It slows it a lot. I can't run bids, but you know what can run? Are you gonna say Limbus? Are you able to play the Limbus still? Guys, is it just me again? The T-Corp pamphlet guide. Did no one really... Ishmael's eyes start to glaze over. Once again, she may have been the only sitter or bother to read up on our destination.
T사, 즉 타임 트랙사에서는
In T-Corp, also known as Time Track Corporation.
시계를 신분증의 역할로 쓰고 있어. 이들이 지니고 있는 시계를 통하여 화폐 대신에 시간을 거래하기도 하오. 대부분의 근로자는 노동에 대한 보상을 시간으로 지급받지.
Yes! Just fast enough I can't get... Hey, yo! That's crazy.
its citizenry utilizes timepieces as personal identification. They often trade with time instead of physical currency. Their means of transaction done via the timepieces they carry. Most laborers in these lands are rewarded for their efforts with time.
이상 씨를 봐서 이번엔 넘어가죠.
Thanks for the explanation, Isong. I'll let it slide this time. So, is this going to be a problem? Otis is the only one of us who carries a watch.
아, 그 시간이 멈춰 있는 손목시계 말씀이죠? 패션용으로 착용하고 있는.
Oh, you mean her broken wristwatch? I always assumed that wearing a stopwatch was a neat fashion statement.
패션용인 적은 없었다. 무례한 말을.
Dang! It's not a fashion item. It never was. How insolent of you to assume.
그리고 아까 말한 납치라는 건 무슨 뜻이었어?
Right. I've been meaning to ask. What got you so freaked out about kidnapping earlier?
티사 길거리엔 사람들이 마구잡이로 납치당한다는 흉흉한 소문이 돌고 있어서요.
Oh, there's a pretty scary rumor of indiscriminate kidnappings going around these T-Corp streets.
이젠 아무도 다니지 않는 거리인데 이렇게 때로 다니시니 소문의 납치 조직인가 해서.
These are abandoned streets, so when I saw a dozen or so people running around together, I'm scared that you guys might be the infamous kidnapping syndicate or something.
구체적으로 말해보도록. 육하 원칙을 활용하면 더 좋고.
We need more details. I want the who, when, where, what, how, and why. Proceed.
실종자들 때문이에요.
People have been going missing around here.
최근 들어 이곳에서 사람들이 이유 없이 행방불명된다고 해요. 이젠 다들 안개가 자욱해지기만 해도 무서워서 집에만 박혀 있죠.
This kind of became the last known location for a bunch of missing people. Everyone becomes shut-in during the foggy days because they don't want to get kidnapped.
마침 여기 굴러다니고 있는 디타임즈 신문지 일면에도 쓰여 있네요. 오리무중인 납치 사건, 충격, 경악, 공포, 실체조차 한 군도 발견되지 않아.
Look,
더 읽어드릴까요?
Oh, jeez, this guy is still talking. Well, look, it's not even on the front page of the Times newspaper here. Mysterious kidnap. Oh, it's even on the front page of the Times newspaper here. Mysterious kidnapping fear sweeps district. Not even a single body found. I can keep reading if you want. Marcel, Radia, and Don Quixote began enthusiastically reading the sensationalized titles and the attached articles on the newspaper he showed us.
이 근처에 상을 받은 맛집이.
Oh, I gotta check out that award-winning eatery. It's not that far from where we are.
아, 시간에서 해결사들이 이런 인터뷰를.
Aha! So the time retrieval fixers have said as such in these interviews.
Are you guys even reading the same article?
확실히 평소보다 지나다니는 인간들이 훨씬 줄어들었어.
That's right. There's a lot less people around here than I remember.
여기는 원래 공장으로 일하러 가는 노동자나 조잡한 장비를 팔러 나온 발명가들이 붐비던 거리야. 이렇게 거리가 텅텅 비었던 적은 없었는데.
The street used to be packed with workers headed to their factory jobs and inventors selling their useless trinkets. It's never been this empty. This empty street of T-Corp was thick with fog. The bustling crowd from Heathcliff's memories nowhere to be seen. Maybe the lack of color made the fog here even thicker.
일전 검계와의 소동에서 들었던 괴담과 흡사한 이야기인 것 같군.
This reminds me of the kidnapping rumor we heard when we were working on the Blade lineage case.
행방불명이라. 역시 사람을 납치해서 팔아넘기는 악질적인 조직이 있는 걸까요?
Missing people. Maybe there really is a messed up kidnapping, human trafficking syndicate roaming this area.
그런 놈들이 대놓고 활보한다는 이야기는 못 들었는데.
I've never heard of such.
적어도
Oh,
내가 있었을 때.
I've never heard of such syndicates trying to bout this place. Back when I lived here, at least.
인신매매 따위가 목적인 조직이 있다면 흔적 하나들은 남을 수밖에 없다.
It is a statistical impossibility for a human trafficking syndicate to leave zero evidence behind. There's bound to be one or two they let slip between their fingers.
거리를 이렇게 만들 정도로 거대한 움직임이라면 더더욱 시체 한 돌 정도는 찾기 마련이다.
Especially if the syndicate is so prolific to the point of indirectly discouraging the public from leaving their homes. A body or two will invariably be found.
시체도 남지 않는다는 건 단지 죽거나 죽이는 정도의 내용이 아닌.
If they really didn't leave any bodies, then maybe it's worse than just a usual murder.
깊이 파고들수록 위험한 일일 수 있다는 건가요?
Maybe it'll be more dangerous the more we look into it. If it's not just another violent tragedy, then maybe there's more to this than we think. Maybe there's some powerful organization pulling the strings.
아니, 시체만으로는 그렇게 보기 힘들지 않나?
You know, that's a lot of conjecture to make just from the fact that no bodies have been found.
네?
I'm sorry?
뒷골목에 밤이 있잖아.
Guys, the night in the back street.
그 청소부들이 지나가면 시체를 포함한 쓰레기들은 전부 청소되어 있으니까.
A single sweep from those sweepers leaves nothing behind. Every trash in the back streets, including corpses, is completely cleaned up.
그렇군. 시체까지 말끔하게 치워버릴 수도 있겠네.
Right. They clean up even the corpses, yeah?
당연히 쓰레기만 청소하는 게 아니라는 건 무서운 일이지만.
Of course. It's kind of scary that they clean up more than just trash. Yeah. The idea of sweepers really freaked Sinclair out for a while.
그건 밤마다 로저 씨가 이상한 흉내를 내면서 저한테만.
That's because Roddy kept making funny noises. The sweeper impressions. And sweeper impressions at me every night. Oh, Radia! Poor Sinclair. No. Oh my goodness.
행진을 멈추지 마라. 이 좁디 좁은 왕국을
Oh my
넘어
gosh. So
멸망한 그
goofy.
땅으로 돌아갈 때까지 보아라. 저들이 우리의 모습을
Oh yes, I need to
우러러보는
shut up,
것을.
Chest. Hold on, let me shut up, Chest. Sorry, Chest, buddy. You're.
모르는 사람은 없.
기다려줘서 고마워.
Oh, why is
혹시
Angela? Oh, I
존댓말을
forgot to
생략했다고
select it.
기분이
Okay.
상한 건
Let's see how much you have in Angela. Yeah, yes. You're so happy about that. You're like, yes, finally I'm free. Oh, there's not even any combat here. They all turn them on. No, I want some of Yappin. I think they're silly. The blonde-haired lady is like, she's like chill. She only yaps like in the combat. But she's quiet enough that like it's kind of like it doesn't really affect me. A mysterious case of missing persons in a street shrouded in thick heavy fog.
무슨 괴담 같네요. 무서운 건 아니고요.
Okay. Well, I'll get it next time, buddy. I'll get it next time. It's almost as if we're in the middle of some scary urban legend. Not that I'm scared. Not at all.
억지로 웃지 않아도 돼, 싱클레어.
Don't force yourself to laugh, Sinclair.
불길하네. 첫 판부터 주눅드는 기세로 가면 좋지 않은데.
I don't like this at all. We're this scared so soon after entering the nest?
Hydrate. I will hydrate. Everyone seems to be on edge, thanks to the unsettling story we heard earlier. I know what to do. Hey, Heathcliff, that invitation. Can you read it out for us again? It'll be a good idea to remind ourselves of our current mission. Besides, I could use a refresher myself.
그까지 초대장 읽어서 뭐 하려고?
It's just an invitation. There ain't nothing. Oh, there ain't anything special about it. The neatly folded invitation Heathcliff produced from his pockets completely betrayed his attempts at appearing aloof. It was folded with such tender care that it almost resembled a neat paper craft. A neat paper craft. A neat paper craft. He cleared his throat. Yeah, me too, Heathcliff. I'll do that too. Sometime later.
부디 참석하시어 이 자리를 빛내주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Please honor this occasion with your presence.
경의를 담아, 넬리.
With great respect, Nelly.
그리고
And
아이씨.
Bollocks.
꼭 와야 해, 히스. 기다리고 있을게. 캐시가.
You have to be here, Heath. I'll be waiting. Kathy. Damn! This wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I asked him to read that letter.
여기가 무슨 동네 술집이에요?
What are we? A party crowd at some dive bar?
이런 분위기 아니었어?
Oh, that wasn't what we were going for?
내가 이럴 줄 알았지. 화낼 기분도 안 나네.
I knew that this would happen. I ain't even mad.
애초에 기다린다고 했을 뿐이지 만나고 싶다고 한 것도.
Besides, all she said is that she'd be waiting. She never said she missed me or wanted to see me.
아니, 그래도 말이야. 이 문구를 보면은
Come on, bud. Just look at the way she wrote it here.
어디?
let me see.
Some sinners gather in a circle like they're doing a literary analysis of the invitation letter. Maybe I was worrying too much.
꼭 연애 편지 처음 받아보는 학생들 같네요.
We're like school kids opening their first love letters.
뭐야? 싱클레어는 저런 거에 관심 없었어?
What? Were you never ever interested in those things, Sinclair?
저는 열심히 공부만 했어요. 책과 칠판만 보면서 성실히 살았다고요.
I was a good, diligent student. The only things I ever cared about were my textbooks and the school lectures.
싱클레어 군 또다시 얼굴이 붉어지고 있어.
Sinclair, the consonants appears to be turning rosy again.
체질이라고 지난번에 말했잖아요.
For the last time, I said it's genetics.
그럼 단테는?
What about Dante? Oh, Dante. Dante is literally an amnesiac. Bro does not remember.
What about you, Dante?
아니다.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, what's with that oddly sorry look on your face?
안타까울 필요는 없다. 세상엔 많은 취향이 존재하고 있으니.
The manager has no need for your sympathy. I'm certain that there are those who appreciate their unique appearance.
그런데 이상하지 않소?
Is it not
odd.
히스클리프 씨가 연애 편지를 받는 게요?
What? That someone actually wrote Heathcliff a love letter?
아, 이상 씨, 그런 말은 좀 너무하네요.
Oh my, Isang. That is such a rude thing to say.
아니, 그런 무례한 말을 한 것이 아니라 나는
No. I had no intention of relaying such crass sentiments to
농담이에요, 농담. 저도 이상 씨랑 같은 걸 느꼈으니까요.
Just kidding, Isang. Just kidding. I was actually thinking the same thing.
티사 어딘가에
I'll
있을
be in my
로보토미
quarters
지구가
if you
아니라
need me.
다 같이 워더링 하이츠라는
Alrighty,
저택으로
good night,
향한다는 건
Finn. Have a good sleep. Since we're not looking for a lobotomy corp branch of T Corp. Oh, wait. Since we're not looking for a lobotomy corp branch of T Corp, since we're heading to this Wuthering Heights Manor instead.
그곳으로 도달해야 황금 가지를 얻을 수 있다는 소리일 테니까.
I suppose that's where we'll find the golden bough.
정확하게 짚어주었구려. 이스마일 양.
That was precisely what I had intended to convey, Miss Ishmael.
찬물 끼얹는 역할을 하는 것도 슬슬 지겨워져서 입을 닫고 있었는데 때마침 고마운 지적을 하는군.
Thank you for bringing that up. I was starting to get tired of being the bringer of unpleasant news.
우리가 워더링 하이츠로 향하는 이유가 설마 저 편지 한 장 때문이라고 생각한다면 큰 실망을 느꼈을 거다.
Hopefully none of you were under the impression that we're headed to Wuthering Heights just because of some invitation Heathcliff received. Because if you are, you'll be sorely disappointed. Whoa, okay.
이 문맥을 보면 결국 하려는 말이
Right. If we're looking at the context she wrote this in, what she's really trying to say here is...
아니 그보다는 이 어투를 봐야지.
Oh my gosh, bro. No, bud. You gotta look at the tone she used here.
뭐 일단 넘어가죠.
Sure. Moving on.
LCCB로부터 황금가지의 관측 보고가 있었습니다.
There was a report from the LCCB that a golden bough has been observed.
위치는 워더링 하이츠 저택 어딘가.
They narrowed its location down to somewhere within the Wuthering Heights Manor.
하지만 특유의 보안 시스템으로 인해 LCCB 틈이 잠입하는 것은 위험 부담이 크므로 황금가지의 정확한 위치는 파악이 되지 못했습니다.
But there was a significant risk on account of the manor's unique security system that prevented the before team from conducting their on-site preliminary survey. The exact location of the bough is yet to be identified.
특유의 보안 시스템? 그런 게 있었나?
Unique security measures? Not sure if I remember anything like that.
그렇다면 더더욱 네, 이상하다고밖에 말할 수 없겠네요.
Right. Then it's even more odd. No other ways to put it.
동의하오. 비록 황금가지의 값어치와 그 위상에 대해 정확히 알고 있는 것은 아니지만
Indeed. Though, I remain ignorant of the monetary value and the public perception of its worth.
평범한 저택 안에 그런 것이 놓여 있을 리가 만무할 것 같소.
I do know that the golden bough is not an item so easily obtainable that it may be housed in a normal private manner.
황금가지가 처음부터 그곳에 위치해 있었던 것은 아니었다. 정도만 말씀드리죠.
It can be shared that the golden bough wasn't always located inside the manor.
티사 로보토미 지부 어딘가에 있었던 황금가지가 모종의 이유로 저택으로 옮겨졌다는 것이구려.
I see. So then the golden bough, its previous location is unknown. Its previous location in an unknown area within the T Corp's Lobotomy Corp branch has been transferred to the manor for a reason we are yet to be
aware of.
캐서린이라는 인물이 이번 작전의 핵심이겠군요.
Right. Then this Catherine person will be a major case of this operation.
황금 가지를 자기 저택 안에 소유하고 있는 자라니.
To have a golden bow all to herself in that manner.
그리고 황금 가지가 아니더라도 히스클리프 씨가 자신을 보러 저택에 와줄 거라고 믿어 의심치 않는 아주 자신만만한 사람일 거고요.
And she's got to be one confident woman too. Confident enough to believe that Heathcliff will come to the manor just to see her face, even if it wasn't for the golden bow. None of this conversation seemed to even register to Heathcliff, however.
혹시 주위에 이발소나 양품점이 보이면 말해줘.
Oi, let me know if you see a barber shop or a boutique nearby.
무슨 명소마다 멈춰서는 관광버스로 생각하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
This isn't a tour bus. This isn't a tour bus, Heathcliff. We will not make unnecessary stops like the ones you suggest.
그냥 나를 내려주고 먼저 가도 되잖아. 뒤따라갈 수 있어.
Right. I get it. Then why don't we just leave me behind and go on ahead? I'll catch you.
제가 눈 커다랗게 뜨고 계속 보고 있는데 말이죠.
Oh my goodness.
히스클리프 씨.
So, Heathcliff, I've been watching the shops very closely.
아까의 그 소문 때문인지는 몰라도 이 시간에 길거리에 열려 있는 가게가 보이지 않아요. 안개가 자욱해서 더 그런가 싶기도 하네요.
But I haven't noticed a single open shop. It might be because of the rumors from earlier and the fog.
역시 저랑 로자 씨한테 맡겨보시는 게 제일...
Why don't we... Oh, why don't you just leave it to us, Roddy?
아이씨, 야 잠깐.
What the hell are you? Wait! Oh boy. The sillies. Colors. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get colors? The bus emerged from the back streets into a rather quiet-looking village. The fog was still thick, and everything was still in that faded hue. Even the occasional sightings of pedestrians had ceased. The very idea of color variation seemed like an alien concept here. All I see are orange-hued lights coming through the windows of mist-gray buildings. It was as though everyone decided to stay indoors for the day. I can't even tell where we are or how close we are from our destination anymore. Have you been here by any chance, Song? He was the only other sinner who had spent a while in T-Corp, so I decided to ask if you recognized anything, but it was evident that the scenery was unfamiliar to him.
나는 최대한 사람들의 눈을 끌지 않으며 연구와 생업에 몰두하고자 하였지. 하여 T사를 그리 자유로이 오가진 못했소.
Though I have resided here for some time, most of my hours were spent earning a living and conducting my research when I could afford to do so. Thus, I have not ventured freely the streets of T-Corp. I can't imagine doing any research at a place like this. Can't have been easy.
익숙해지면 괜찮소. 오히려 이곳에서 나고 자란 이들에겐 색이 있다는 것이 신기한 것이니.
It is quite manageable once one grows accustomed to this monochromatic sight. The presence of variance in color itself is a concept alien to those who are born and raised in these lands.
그리고 나는 잠시나마 기댈 수 있는 자들이 있었네. 이는 낯선 곳에 적응하는데 꽤 많은 도움이 되지.
And I had shoulders of those that I could lean on, even for a fleeting moment. It helps to have such support when acclimating to a place as foreign as this. Song looks away to a place far beyond from here. Memories of his past, most likely.
T사의 특이점이 어떤 것인지에 대해선 아는 게 있나요?
Did you ever hear anything about T Corp singular? Oh, what T Corp singularity is?
그것에 대해선 특이점이 의뢰 그렇듯 나도 무어라 정확히 추론할 수는 없는 작동 원리라 함이 맞겠소. 다만
As all singularities are, its true nature, its mechanisms, and function are all something of an enigma yet. Isang paused and carefully began to speak.
시간과 관련이 되어 있다는 것만은 알고 있었소. 정확히 어떠한 시간을 어떻게 다루는지는 모르겠지만
I am aware that it has aught to do with time, though I am unsure of its use.
이 또한 부질없는 추측이며 답은 파우스트 양만이 알겠소만.
Well, I suppose all this is but meaningless conjecture, and only Miss Faust among us must be aware of the answer. Oh?
T사가 거주자들로부터 끊임없이 색을 빼앗아가는 이유 중 하나죠.
Its singularity is one of the reasons T Corp constantly drains colors from its inhabitants.
그게 색이랑 무슨 상관인데?
What's time got to do with color?
시간을 필연적으로 제어해야 하는 곳이라면 빛과 연관이 있는 영역일 것이며
If the control of time is so imperative to T Corp's operations, they must also control the realm of light.
빛은 또한 색과도 밀접한 관련이 있으니 종국엔 색과 얽히게 되는 것입니다.
As light inherently has much to do with the spectrum of colors, these two subjects eventually overlap.
제가 알고 있는 시간에 대해서까진 추론이 가능했습니다만 파우스트가 가진 T사의 특이점과 관련된 지식에 접근하기까지는 저에게 아직은 시간이 걸린다는 말도 덧붙여야겠군요.
That is as far as I could deduce regarding the concept of time that I am aware of. Yet, it must also be said that it takes time for me to reach Faust's specific knowledge regarding T Corp's singularity. Faust known among us for her, maybe, and perhaps, rarely ever gave us answers this detailed. Then now's the time to ask her all my questions.
파우스트 양, 시간이라면
Miss Faust, as we discussed the subject of time,
네, T사에 관한 이야기는 여기까지 하는 편이 안전하겠군요.
Indeed, it would be safe for us to move on from the subject of T Corp at this time. Aw.
또 말해줄 것처럼 하다가 입을 닫아버렸네.
There she goes again, teasing us with stuff she's not going to tell us anyway. Well, I guess I should be glad that she decided to tell us this much. I doubt she'll tell us more, no matter how much we cry.
그런데 좀 씁쓸하네요.
That's kind of sad.
특이점으로 인해서 평생 색을 모른 채로 살아가는 사람들도 있단 거잖아요.
But there are people who've never seen color their whole lives, all because of the singularity.
뭐 다 그런 거지. 우리도 어쩌면 지금 다른 사람이 볼 때 뭣도 모르고 사는 불쌍한 사람일 수도 있으니까.
Wow, that's just how it goes, isn't it? In the eyes of a stranger, we'd be just another one of those poor miserable people who's never seen color.
뭐가 되었든 고기 맛을 한번 본 적이 있다는 게 무서운 거야. 평생 모르고 살면 좋을 텐데. 기어코 고기 맛을 보면 알기 전으로 돌아가기는 불가능하니까.
That's the danger in trying your very first bite of the meat. You taste it once and you'll never know the flavor. And in the end, you'll start to wish you never tried it.
햇빛의 색깔까지 보이지 않는 건 아쉽네요.
It is pretty disappointing that even the sun loses its vibrancy here.
하늘의 색이 그리워질 때는 많았어. 특히 얕게 비가 올 때는.
Often I long to see the colors of the sky, especially the sky that looms over a light shower of rain.
그래, 그런 것들도 각자 알던 하늘의 색이 있었으니까 아쉽고 그리워지게 되는 거지. 처음부터 이곳의 하늘만 보고 살다 죽는다면 그건 불행도 아닐 거야.
Yeah, things like color of the sky too. You long to see it only because you've seen its beauty. If you were born here, never to escape its borders the last few days, without ever seeing the blue sky, then I'd hardly call that death miserable.
그것까지 불행하다고 말한다면 오히려 오만한 게 되는 거지.
Calling even that miserable is nothing but sheltered arrogance.
그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠네요.
I guess that could also be true. The atmosphere in the bus suddenly became incredibly frosty.
아, 그거 해보자. 가장 좋아하는 색깔이 뭔지에 따라서 각자 성격을 알 수 있다던데.
Oh, hey, speaking of color, I got something to ask you. Have you guys ever heard of the colors game? Apparently, each type of personality has a corresponding color. Radia, who was the one to chill the bus in the first place, was also the first to break the ice.
이상이 하늘색을 좋아하는 거라면 어디 보자. 고요하고 조용한 당신, 생각에 빠져 잠기는 걸 좋아하는군요.
If Song enjoys the light blue color of the sky, then let's see. You must be a thinker and a philosopher who prefers the calm and quiet.
어떻게 하는 것이오? 그거 참 기묘한 재주로군.
Oh, how did you come to know that? That is quite the remarkable talent you have.
나도 해줘. 나는 말이지 붉은색이 좋소. 아니 노란색. 아니 붉은색? 아니.
Hark! I wish my favorite color to be red as well. Forsooth, I quite fancy the color red. Nay, yellow. Nay, red. Nay.
자, 차례를 기다려. 그 다음에는 파우스트.
Now wait your turn. Next in the order is Bob.
저는
잠깐. 무슨 말 할지 다 알아. 파우스트는 대체로 그런 걸 믿지 않는답니다. 라고 하겠지?
Wait up. I know exactly what you're about to say. You're about to say, House does not hold such beliefs and such ideations, or something like that, right?
그런 사람은 대체로 흰색을 좋아하더라고. 그렇지? 자기 머리색이랑도 똑같네.
Which is exactly what people who like the color white would say. I'm right, aren't I? Like your hair is white too.
그저 말을 아끼겠습니다.
I will not comment further on this subject.
나? 제일 좋아하는 색깔?
Me? My favorite color?
참, 뭘 그딴 걸 물어봐, 남사스럽게.
What a stupid question. That's daft.
나는
But I like.
He pauses. A great manor begins to emerge into our view from a distance. I could immediately tell that this was the Wuthering Heights manor Heathcliff had mentioned.
검은색.
Black.
모든 물감을 다 섞어버리면 나오는 색 아닌가? 그거.
Whoa. Hey yo. Black like my soul. It's the color you get when you dump an entire set of paint into a bucket in it.
그래서 제일 볼만한 색깔이지. 덧칠만 계속 해버리면 되는 거니까.
That's exactly why I tolerate it. Keep throwing paint over paint over paint, and you get black. Simple.
I can clearly hear that Heathcliff is muttering through gritted teeth. I have a feeling that black wasn't always his favorite color.
Damn.
R.I.P. buddy.
Okay, I think I have time for this last one. This will be the last chapter. Two things changed the moment the Wuthering Heights manor appeared over the horizon.
거울 있는 사람 없냐? 야, 뭐 아무거나 내놔봐.
Mirror. I need a mirror. Anyone got a mirror? Come on, anyone?
왜 이러시는가, 히스클리프군. 이 거울은
What's that? Whoa, what has gotten into you, Heathcliff? This mirror isn't. One was Heathcliff, who was suddenly overcome with intense anxiety, and the other was the weather that grew dark and tempestuous all of a sudden. What a terrifying noise.
원래 이렇게 날씨가 궂은 곳이었나요?
Was the weather here always this awful?
바람은 항상 거세게 몰아치긴 했어. 거의 폭풍 수준이었지.
It was always this windy, yeah. Almost like a constant tempest.
하지만 이런 천둥이랑 번개는
With this thunder and lightning?
뭐 워더링 하이츠의 날씨는 어느 쪽이든 구릿구릿했지만
Well, the weather at Wuthering Heights was always this awful, thunder and on.
멀리서만 봐도 저택이 정말 크네요.
That really is one massive manor if it looks that big from this far away.
침침한 눈의 카론, 침침하게 도착.
Hiram can't see well. Not sure if this is the right place, but we're here.
번개가 번쩍번쩍 눈아파.
Lightning goes boom. Eyes go ow.
The manor looked as though it came straight out of a dark gothic tale full of mysteries. I was half expecting to hear a haunting cry echoing from its windows. So, are we just waiting for Virgilius to go off the bus again?
안 그런 적이 없지 않았나?
When hasn't that been the case, Manager Bud?
그래도 지금까지는 지부거나 회사였잖아요. 이번에는 그냥 저택일 뿐인데.
I mean, it's not like we're digging into a lobotomy corp branch or entering one of the wings, right? It's just a manor, so I don't see what's stopping him from coming with us.
자, 내리지.
No, off the bus.
나와 카루는
Hiram and I.
이번에도 밖에서 기다리고 있겠다고?
We'll wait outside until we're done with our mission.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Radia. None of the sinners were hiding their dissatisfaction with Virgilius. Some of them were even standing with their arms crossed.
다들 표정을 보아하니 단체로 할 말이라도
That's
있는
so
듯한
funny.
모양새군.
By the looks on your faces, clearly you all collectively have something to say.
본인은 아닐세. 아, 감히. 아무튼 아무 생각도 하지 않았네.
Of course not. I would hardly ever dare to challenge thee.
Well, maybe not every sinner. We've gone through a lot of things, survived various trials and tribulations. Tribulations that could have been easily handled had Virgilius been there with us. So,
베르길리우스.
Virgilius. Looks like Ishmael decided to step up as our representative.
처음에 길잡이라고 우리에게 소개하지 않았나요?
You introduced yourself as our guide, didn't you?
그런데 길잡이는커녕 매번 작전마다 우리를 출발선에 내려두고 카론 씨랑 무엇을 하러 다니는 건데요?
So, what kind of guide just tosses everyone at the start of the journey and goes off on their own with a bus driver? Where are you guys even going?
쓸데없이 짜증 부리는 게 아니라고요. 이 점은 확실히 하죠.
I want to make it clear that I'm not being a hard ass for no good reason.
저는 당신을 신뢰하고 싶으니까 물어보는 거예요.
I'm asking you because I want to trust you.
같은 부서의 동료라면 적어도 업무 간 행선지 정도는 공유하자고요.
After all, we're technically all the same boat. We're coworkers. I'd say the least you could do is to tell us where we're headed. Vergilius held his silence for a moment. His brows were not as furrowed as they usually are, which was the only indicator to me that he wasn't as offended to hear this as I thought he'd be.
너희가 특정 계약을 통해 이곳에 입사를 한 것처럼
Just like you sinners who joined this company via your individual contract.
나 역시도 어떤 조건이 적혀 있는 계약서를 통해 이곳에 입사했지.
I also signed a contract with specific clauses and conditions I must abide by. Dang, broke out the rules.
계약서를 썼다는 말인 겐가?
The company made the color most illustrious sign a contract as well?
당연하지 않나. 내가 아무 손익 계산 없이 이 버스에서 철부지들을 통솔하고 있겠나.
Of course I did. Why would I be babysitting you children on this bus otherwise? I'm not one to work for free.
자세한 계약의 내용까지 너희에게 말해줄 생각도 없고 언급해서도 안 되겠지만
I don't want to bother detailing each and every clause of my contract to you, nor should I.
이스마엘, 네가 말한 신뢰라는 단어는 제법 마음에 들었다. 그러니 간단하게만 언급해두지.
But Ishmael, I quite like that you use the word trust in your speech, though I believe that you deserve at least a brief explanation.
나는
Welcome in, gender, by the way.
직접 회수해서도
This, I'm on like my last
도움을
chapter
제공해서도
that I'll be
안
working on
된다.
before the
오로지
stream ends.
여기
But I'm
있는
happy to
관리자
see you here.
그리고 너희
And ooh, I will
수감자들에게
gladly take that stretch. Holy
맡겨야만
moly, I've been
하지.
sitting here the whole time. 1 second, let me get up. But I hope you're doing good today, tonight, you know, whatever time zone you might have right now. Oh. Hold on. I'm not supposed to retrieve the golden bowels myself, nor am I allowed to provide you with any direct support. The contract stipulates that I must leave everything to the manager of the center.
왜 그런 계약을?
Why the hell would you sign a contract like that?
언제나 왜냐고 묻는 것은 의미가 없다.
As always, it's meaningless to ask me why.
계약이란 건 당사자가 아닌 자들이 완전하게 이해할 수 없는 형태로 이루어지니.
Contracts are rarely ever fully understood by those that are not part of it.
다만
But
목적지에 도착해서 너희들을 버스에서 내리라고 말을 할 때
what I can tell you is that when I asked you sinners to leave this bus for a minute,
그래도 마음을 어느 정도 놓고 보낼 수는 있게 되었다고는 말할 수 있겠군.
I suppose, in a way, I say it with a lighter heart than I used to. Aww.
모든 것을 얻어내겠다는 욕심으로 무리하게 계약을 지키려다 관리자가 돌이킬 수 없는 지경으로 가게 되어 다 잃지는 않을까 하는 고민은 들었지.
I am no longer concerned that, in my desire to fulfill the conditions for every clause in my contract, the manager might be irreversibly hurt. I would be left with nothing if such a thing were to happen. Oh. Did he just admit to trusting us more than he used to?
한테 그런 말은 굳이 한 번 더 물어보지 않는 편이 좋아.
Don't make him repeat something like that, Dante.
특히 누군가 속마음을 어렵게 겨우 표현했을 때는
Assassinated before we all read the message. Yeah, it was just spam. Thanks.
Especially when someone went through the trouble of expressing their true hidden feelings.
그리고
Besides,
잠깐만.
wait,
이대로 내릴 수는 없어.
I'm not going in there like
안
this.
되겠어. 다시 돌아가자. 유턴하면 되잖아.
Nope, can't do this. Oi, turn the bus around.
유턴 없어.
Matthew doesn't do U-turn.
이런 꼴로 어떻게 다시 저택에 돌아가라는 거야?
Bollocks! I gotta go back to the manor with these wrinkly rags. Oh, yeah, right. Every single one of our elaborate plans to dress him up in fancy clothes fell through. Hey, you don't look that bad.
이런 꼬라지로 가면 또다시 그 새끼들이.
Oh, man. If I go back in these rags, those bastards will...
그 새끼들이 누군데요?
Those bastards?
Who are they?
있어. 옛날부터 나만 보면 하나라도 흠잡을 구석 없는지 누나를 굴려대는.
Bastards that had always eyed me up and down, trying to find a speck of dust, a single flaw, something to latch onto just to humiliate me,
눈깔 다 내버려.
and gouge out their eyes.
재치 있는 발상이고.
Oh, that would be quite the clever solution.
뭔?
What do you even... Looks like Heathcliff is the only one who's taking this seriously. Oh.
뭔데? 니들은 왜 그렇게 음흉하게 웃어?
The hell is wrong with a pair of you? Quit googling like that.
그럴 줄 알고 우리가 준비를 미리 해왔죠.
Good thing we came prepared exactly for this occasion.
아무리 생각해도 우리 히스가 혼자서 멀끔하게 꾸미긴 힘들 것 같아서.
I just couldn't imagine Heath managing to pull off this makeover on his own.
꽤 전에 로자님과 함께 둥지로 돌아오기
Oh my
전
gosh.
뒷골목에서 잠깐 쇼핑을 하다 왔답니다.
Roddy and I did some shopping in the back streets before we entered the nest.
둥지 안에는 뒷골목보다 대단한 게 있을지도 모르니 기다려봤는데 뭐 살만한 곳이 없으니까 아쉬운 대로 사둔 걸 써야지.
We were waiting to reveal these just in case there was anything more impressive in the nest, but thanks to the disappointing lack of anything even remotely interesting, we'll just make do with what we picked up earlier.
뭐 설마 전에 둘이 어디 갔다 온다 했을 때 아니 근데 그때 과자만 한 바구니 사왔길래
Wait a bloody second. When the two of you went off on your own, no, all you brought back was a whole basket of cookies, wasn't it?
과자들은 눈속임이었어, 히스. 물론 그중 몇 개는 내 일용할 양식으로 잘 써먹었지만.
Those cookies were decoy cookies, Heath. Though some of them did end up as a part of my daily sustenance, of course.
비록 제가 집에서 썼던 브랜드들까지 찾지는 못했지만 이만 해도 어느 정도의 멋부림은 낼 수 있을 거예요.
While I couldn't find the particular brand I use back home, this should be more than enough for a proper fashion makeover.
베르, 훈훈한 분위기 이어가게 이번만 눈 좀 감아줘. 응? 유니폼 말이야.
Ver, come on, we can't keep things nice and happy for once, hmm? Oh, can't we keep things nice and happy for once, hmm? Let him wear something else other than his uniform, just for today.
Decoy cookies.
회사 유니폼을 입고 오랜만에
They were to
애인을
hide
재우고 싶은 사람이
the
어디
makeover,
있겠어.
the clothing
그치?
underneath.
Like, no one wants to meet their old flame while wearing their work clothes, right?
그래도 저 길잡이가 용케도 허락을 해주게.
Well, I doubt the guy will ever let anything like that slip.
그러지.
Fine. What?
또 멋대로 작당해서 뒷문을 들락거리는 건 피하고 싶으니.
I would prefer if we didn't have to encourage another rogue incident with backdoor.
정말이야? 길잡이!
Seriously, guide! Heathcliff trembled like he was about to give Virgilius a big hug.
자,
Oh my
히스클리프
gosh.
씨,
I would pay
이제
to see
눈을
that, bro.
감고
Now, Heathcliff, close your eyes.
무릉도원이라 생각하면서 편안하게 몸과 마음을 맡기세요.
Relax, and let us take care of everything. Pretend you're at the proverbial peach blossom spring.
잠깐, 머리 함부로 그렇게.
Wait, don't touch my hair like...
솜씨가 보통이 아닌데.
Oi, you ain't half bad. Oh my gosh.
히스클리프
Look
씨는
at them go!
지금 단장 중이랍니다.
Jeez, aw. Shh, Heathcliff's getting a makeover. Sometime later. Oh my god! Oh
mean, that's definitely. I don't know if that's how he wants to show up to Kathy, but sure. Yeah.
아까 머리에 너무 그 바른 거 아니야?
I think you might have overdone it with the hair.
안 돼. 홍루가 얼마나 공들여서 손질해줬는데 그렇게 만지면.
Don't touch it. Do you even have any idea how hard Honglu worked on that?
들고 있던 몽둥이는 어디 갔죠?
Where does Bot go?
몇 년 만에 재회인데 몽둥이를 들고 만날 순 없잖아.
It's a reunion of the century. We can't possibly let him say hello to his old flame with a big brutish club in his hand.
히스클리프 군이 왠지 친절해 보이는 것 같소. 이를테면 아이스크림을 사달라고 하면
Oh my gosh.
바로 사줄 것 같은 느낌이랄까?
Sir Heathcliff appeared a tad more merciful than usual. Perhaps he shall accept my request. Shall I implore him to purchase me a pint of ice cream?
그리고 시끄럽게 해도 때리지 않으실 것 같아요.
And he no longer looks like he's on the verge of punching me when I make the smallest noises. Oh my god.
야, 부탁하건대.
Well,
캐서린
wait.
앞에서 그런 말을
Honestly, they
꺼내기라도
kind of
하면
like cleaned him up nicely. Like, I mean, the outfit's like, I don't know about the outfit on Heathcliff, but like he looks kind of nice. He looks kind of nice. Lad, please don't bring up anything even remotely like that in front of Catherine.
옷이 날개군. 재회의 후기를 기대하고 있겠어.
Well, I'll be. Clothes really do make the man. Do let me know how this reunion goes. I'll be looking forward to hearing that tale.
그래.
Sure. So, Heathcliff? I've been meaning to ask this question for a while. I wanted to know the answer, but I couldn't bring myself to ask him. Why'd you leave Wuthering Heights? It's where the love of your life lives, isn't it? Heathcliff, who had been busily moving about and preparing to leave the bus, suddenly comes to a halt.
뭐든 괜찮았어. 때리는 것도 굽는 것도 하찮은 취급을 받으며 부려먹어지는 것도.
I didn't mind it. The thrashings, the starvings, the abuse. Them treating me like a servant, like I'm something beneath them.
들러리 불순물 취급을 받으면서 사는 것도 참을 수 있었지.
I didn't mind being treated like I'm nothing more than an afterthought, like I'm some impure trash to be discarded.
하지만 캐서린 입에서 그 말이 나온 순간
But when I heard what Catherine said,
내가 저택에 있어야 할 이유는 그 순간 사라졌어.
I realized that I no longer had any reason to remain in that manner. Heathcliff did not elaborate further. Perhaps it wasn't that he didn't, but that he couldn't bring himself to. I didn't dare ask him what he was about to say, so I simply nodded in response. I see.
카론이 히스 바뀐 모습을 보고 할 말이 있나 본데?
Oh, looks like Kyron's got something to say about your new fit.
있어. 중대 발표할 거야.
Oh, jeez.
Kyron has something to say. Something big.
좋아. 자, 한마디 소감 부탁드립니다.
Great! Awesome! Now, Kyron, what do you think?
카론은 버터 싫어. 느끼하단 말이야.
Damn!
Looks oily and greasy. Kyron doesn't like greasy.
Oh, drip!
이게 아닌데.
Oh, this isn't how I thought it'd go. Kyron's words must have hit him hard. It took quite a bit of convincing for Heathcliff, who was severely discouraged by Kyron's remarks to exit the bus. Oh, the poor guy. Rip. Alright, well, that is where I have to end it here. We made some good progress, though. 6 chapters in on chapter 7 now. Alright, let me swap this here. Very nice, very nice. Let me go up here. Grab this stuff. Yo. Hey, yo. Ooh! Yo, nice, okay. I gotta do my mirror dance.
but I don't know if I'll get it done this weekend because it is Easter weekend, so I'm gonna be really busy. So we shall see. But anyways, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Let me swap to my OBS here. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me, y'all. It has been a wonderful time. News. Yes. Oh, bye. Alrighty. Let me swap to the end screen. I grabbed everything. Yes, okay. Alrighty. Well, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. This is my last stream of the week. So I will catch y'all Monday. That is the next time I'll be streaming. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Monday? Yes. I should be streaming Monday because the holiday is Sunday. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Alrighty. That's all I have to say, I think. So I will catch y'all Monday. Alrighty. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.